Blessed be all of my Cancerian people out there, sun, moon, and rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for March 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can always do that at my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. I do both live calls as well as video reports, so whatever works better for your situation. And if you ever want to give a like or a subscribe, you know I appreciate it. And of course, you do want to know when my other videos come out on this channel. So what's going on when it comes to your March? Well, the first half of the month, we've got the Sun in Pisces and Mars in your sign working together in tandem. And this is a very important period for a lot of you to see a big raise in terms of not only your public standing, but open up an entire new world for you. The Sun is lighting up your sector of big opportunities, big moves, big travel, elevation, expansion, long distance connections, and Mars is all about you this month, your private projects, your personal goals and ambitions. And so what we're having here is a chance for you to really make some big escapes out of some kind of bubble or contained or confined situation that has been maybe keeping you or keeping an important project, goal, or maybe even a professional aspiration for being able to get out of a shell or out of a bubble. The Sun is bringing in the attention, support, and maybe even the financial backing that you need, and Mars is bringing all the most important people you will need together. However, you are going to want to be careful because we do also have Mercury and Venus acting up this month as they both turn retrograde in Aries, and they will be retrograde in Aries for the most part of this month, except for the end when they slide back into Pisces. And for a lot of you, this is going to show up where some difficulties or challenges around revelations of false, inauthentic, or maybe even deceptive or deceitful people or situations could have or could in history still be influencing the present around a career, work, or maybe some kind of business situation. And you're going to also want to pay attention, though, because even though this can be unpleasant to think about, Mercury being retrograde is also giving you a chance to reverse and undo a lot of things that maybe have been running that are proven to be false, inauthentic, or maybe deceptive. Just be careful as well, though. Venus retrograde affects both the past, the present, and you want to make sure that as we go through the month of March, you're not being too trusting or naive with people. Because Venus retrograde, the challenge is always the same. Do you know the difference between the aesthetic and the authentic? Is something real because it talks the talk and looks the look? No. And you don't want to necessarily trust things based on performativity or the aesthetic, because that's how people have their trust abused. Mid-month, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, making an opposition to Saturn and a sextile to Mars. And this is a very important eclipse for you. It's opening up a 3-month story period, a 3-month influence window period between mid-March and mid-June, where there is likely going to be some kind of very intense or very powerful ending of a story or a cycle around some kind of contract, commitment, or maybe network connection or collaboration, or maybe even something that you've been working on, like a project or something that you've been looking to maybe advance, that is going to feel like it's also turning a bit of your world upside down while it's happening, but at the same time is also pushing an important life path forward. Full moon lunar eclipses are all about culminations, graduations, and era changes, but this could also indicate the end of something that has been, whether you've been happy about it or not, a fairly strong constant in your life as far as a contract, commitment, or network connection or obligation is concerned. But it's time for the cords to be cut, and as we go through this next 3 months, it may be showing up in all kinds of different ways. The second half of the month, we've got the Sun in Aries, a new moon solar eclipse in Aries, and also Neptune entering Aries. And these three are all beautiful in combo together because they are making for a very important extra 3-month influence period from the end of March through the end of June, where a lot of you are getting a chance to embark on an important new beginning, a new commitment, or fresh start that is going to help you secure a place in a dream job, dream career, or dream business setup. And that is because when all of these three come together, there tends to be a big warping or washing of the world that our career or our work life is set in. Whether this is something that takes you out of a present situation or commitment that you have, or something that evolves out of it, or it's an internal move or an external move, all the roads to having yourself get set up with, again, what could be considered a dream job, dream business, or dream financial opportunity are getting set up. However, it may require you to be ready for a change of scenery, literally or figuratively. So that is what I've got for you all, and I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.